No, it's not funny. You're the one that wanted to be changed. Yes, you were. You are so naughty. Come here. Don't run. Come here. Come to Mummy. There's a good girl. Come on. Come on. Oh, my goodness. What am I going to do with you? Oh, this is just what I need. You up on the changing table as well. Come on, Marmalade. I'm trying to... Yeah, I know. Well, come on. Out the way. Honestly, what with pets and babies? You sit on the chair there. Right, young lady. Come on. You're the one who wanted to be changed, weren't you? Yes, you were. My goodness. I'm worn out and I haven't started yet. Oh, I know. Oh, dear. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all okay today. And if you're not feeling well, I hope you feel better very soon. I had a bit of a tussle with this one. She's been stamping her feet and being a naughty girl, aren't you? She said she's too hot with this on and she wants one of her pretty dresses on like her sister's. She, of course, is my new baby girl, Sally Ann, and she is a Sandie sculpt by Joanna K. And she was reborn by my dear friend, Alexandra Taylor-Hughes, and she is an absolutely beautiful little girl. But she has some attitude. Honestly, she runs me ragged. Anyway, I'm going to put this lovely little daisy dress on her. That I bought from her. It's a Mayoral dress and it's royal blue with white daisies with yellow middles, and it's got a big white bow on it, and we're going to keep the white bow in her hair to go with that, and it's got little flutterbys over the top of the sleeves and around the bib, and it's got a pair of little knickers that go with it. Really cute. And she's got some little white socks on. I think they're plain though, yeah. I might have to get her some pretty socks. And I've got her these lovely white shoes with gold on to try. So, let's get you some white socks, young lady. There we go. I got her a nice pair of white socks. I was going to do that before, but I got a bit sidetracked with her and with my cat Marmalade. So I'm going to change her, and I'm going to do a tag that I saw on Susie Q's, my friend Gal's channel. It's a 10-question tag, and I believe it comes from Mayoral Nursery. And yeah, so I thought I'd do that, and I have remembered my glasses because I probably won't be able to read my writing. You know what I'm like. Right, let's take your little butterfly shoes off, young lady. Honestly, this girl, she's got real attitude, haven't you? Right, what is your name? Number one, my name is Suzanne. My second name is Carol. And I didn't realise my name was Suzanne until I got married, would you believe? Because my family always called me Sue or Susan. So I didn't know until I had to have my birth certificate to get married that my given name was actually Suzanne. And that is the name that I've kept all my adult life, kind of thing, because I love it. Apparently my dad gave me that name. So yeah, it's Suzanne. Number two, what's your favourite colour? Well, my favourite colour is pink, although I do like a lot of green as well. I love mint greens and apple green and that kind of thing, but all kinds of pink and purple I like. Can I have this leg, please? Thank you very much. Honestly, this girl. And number three, my free time, my go-to things. What do I enjoy doing in my free time? Well, I don't have a lot of free time, and what I do have, I usually make a video, like now. Let me sit up, darling. There we go. But I do like to read, and as you know, I like to write. So those are kind of my go-to things, reading and writing. Used to be knitting, but I don't do much knitting now. Number 4, movie or book. Well, I love reading, but I prefer to go to the movies. I really love films. As you know, I'm a great one for going to the cinema. So I think I'd probably pick that over reading, to be honest, because I just enjoy going to the cinema. You know, it's quite an all-round experience, isn't it? Number 5, describe yourself. Describe myself. Well, I'm a very introverted kind of person. I live in my head a lot, always have, ever since I was a child. I'm quite unsure of myself in social situations, so I tend to avoid them if I can. Yeah, I'm just very, very quiet. Oh, there's a little white bow on the front of the knickers, I didn't realise. Yeah, I'm very, very quiet, and you know, I don't mind my own company, really. I've always got something to do, but there have been times in my life when I was more social, but as I'm getting older, I seem to be closing down even more, really. So yeah, I'd say I was very introverted and very shy, really. And number 6, what things need to happen in the morning to get you going? Oh, cup of tea in bed, first thing. It takes me about half an hour to come round in the mornings. I'm very dozy. I like to sit and do Wordle. I usually do that first thing in the morning. I enjoy doing that, get my brain going. And think about what I've got to do on that day. So I like a little bit of me time and a cup of tea before I do anything else, really. If I didn't have that, I don't know how I'd feel, really. And number 7, my greatest what? Virtue. Oh, and my greatest flaw. Oh dear. Come on, sweetheart. Let's stand you up and pull your dress down. There we go. This is hard, isn't it? Greatest virtue. Oh, this is so cute. Perhaps I'll do the flaw first. I think my worst flaw is that I tend to always think I'm being picked on. So I have that kind of issue. I worry about that. So I think my biggest flaw is that I always think people are poking fun at me, really, and I react too quickly to it, probably. That fits her lovely, doesn't it? Really cute on her. It's something I've tried to tame down over the years, and I think I'm having some luck with that. But I do tend to feel bad about myself a lot. So I think that's my biggest flaw. And my biggest virtue, I think, is the fact that I do care a lot about things. I care a lot about people, and you know, I'd never harm anybody or do anything like that. And I think that's quite a good virtue to have. And when I asked my family what my biggest virtue was, they said it was that I was generous, not only money-wise, but generous in myself and very unselfish. So, you know, that's what they think, and I think that's probably what I'd say. Let's get your shoes on, young lady. Number 9, things you enjoy most. Things I enjoy most is going to the cinema. I do enjoy reading. I enjoy being with my family. That's probably the first thing. When we're all together, there's nothing nicer for me than being with my family. I care a lot about my sons, and I care about my sister. So being with them is wonderful. You know, I just love that. I love having people that I love around me. I enjoy doing my videos, and I'm really enjoying my little dog. She started playing now. I bought her a teddy, and I throw it for her and squeak it, and she runs after it and picks it up and squeaks it. You know, I like the simple things of life, really, I suppose. Number 9. What things do you do daily, and you must do daily? I always get up and get dressed. I don't lounge about or anything. I have to be dressed, and I have to make my bed so it's tidy. Those are the main things, I think. Number 10, what is something you can't tolerate? There she is. She looks beautiful, don't you? I'm going to sit up so everybody can see you, and I'll do your hair. That looks very nice on her, doesn't it? The thing I can't tolerate is cruelty. Any kind of cruelty, whether it's to a human being or an animal, it's something that upsets me terribly and stays with me as well for a long time. It's like recently, my husband was taking Amber for a walk, and they went past a house that they go past every time they go for a walk, and the owner was out washing their car, and the dog was out with them, and the dog ran to the gate and jumped up and started barking at Amber and scared her, and my husband picked her up because she wouldn't walk past. And as he walked away with her, he said he heard the other dog yelp several times. So it was obvious that the owner had hurt it in some way, you know, kicked it or hit it with something. That stayed with me for days. I felt responsible somehow for the dog being hurt. I know that's ridiculous, but I did feel kind of responsible, and that anything cruelty like that, and of course we got Amber from a rescue, and she certainly hadn't been treated how I would treat a dog. So any kind of cruelty, whether it be to human beings, to children, to women, anything, it's something I can't tolerate and would never tolerate. So thank you so much for that interesting tag. I really enjoyed doing it, and I hope you enjoyed my answers, and I hope you enjoyed seeing me change this little madam. She looks super cute today, doesn't she? She's got her shoes on. Let me see if I can show you her shoes. She's got her shoes and socks on, and she's looking totally adorable, even though she's nothing but trouble. Are you? And yet she's my namesake. My dad used to call me Sally Ann when I was a child, and I don't ever remember having tantrums like this one, so perhaps I misnamed her, but she looks beautiful, bless her. I hope you've enjoyed seeing her and listening to me chat. Thank you so much for the tag, and yeah, we'll see you again soon. Mwah! Love you, ladies and gentlemen.